My intention was to be a musician. Like I wanted to be a classical pianist. And I was playing at the church. My whole life was immersed in music. But at the same time, I was doing art, the act of painting and creating, and it just felt very natural. You know, that space of isolation. I felt a complete sense of freedom, and I realized that's where I wanted to kind of put a lot of my energy into. The power, I think, of being an artist for me, that there's no one way of doing anything, and like something quite unique about how we each interpret and touch and speak and visualize. Like there's a unique intrinsic quality that we can have with a medium that you can really, if you allow yourself to explore that, like what's the possibilities. Like you don't have to have like the expensive materials to create. There's this sense of like using what you have and transforming it. There's something beautiful about using the detritus of what's around you. So in my experience, my education was very Western, and so it was very myopic. Me as an educator is to create a sense of universality within the classroom, which the classroom is already a reflection of a kind of globalization. You know, there's people that's from all over the place, so that teaching should incorporate knowledge and artists and ideas and aesthetics of all over the place.
It's going to be a lot of color mixing today, like how we did in preparation for the previous painting. So once you generate a broad range of hues and you understand how to create different values and understand what colors are translucent, what colors are changed, how they change using white and black, then it'll be easier to incorporate those techniques into painting landscape. We're going to start by going to the gallery upstairs so you can see your artworks. And I think ours look, we have like the principal wall, ours look really amazing.
Teaching allows me to be in communion with a lot of different people and also be able to kind of engage in dialogue that is very rich because there's space for people to express themselves. as they want, you know. And for me, it's like, well, how can I facilitate your way of expression?
How do you guys feel about your works on the wall? I feel like you think it's like a different experience than seeing it in the space.
My mom has always been very supportive of me. Anything that I've been interested in, she would always kind of like nurture those interests. One of the first pieces I did of my mom was a nude. And I was like, she was taking a shower. I was like, hey, mom, can I take a photo of you so I can make a painting? And she was like, okay. I was like, okay, just like turn around, like whatever. And she was like, fine with it. It became like one of my great pieces, honestly. She's like, this is the potato. She loves the piece. My mom has always kind of been the epitome of self reliance. She sees so much beauty in herself. I think she's taught me or given me that kind of self confidence. Not only the intellectual beauty, but she says, God crafted me, He took His time with me. She's my muse for like, a lot of things. And those paintings, I think, is a way of like capturing a moment. She has a great sense of humor. She's always like laughing, telling jokes. For Venus, I took a picture of her for New Year's, and she was like just having fun in the couch. I was sort of making connections between the way like black bodies, especially female bodies, have been represented through like the art canon of painting, art history. Either over sexualized or relegated to servitude or compositionally they're not the forefront. And I wanted to kind of put her as the theme of the painting because she's like really beautiful. There's something so engaging about her gesture. My artwork is a documentation of my experience. Honestly, it's like the things I'm interested in, the things that affect me as a woman, queer, Hispanic, whatever. All these different like pieces and chips that I was given as like random parts to exist. I just see myself as like a little drop in a massive ocean, and that maybe that drop can create like a little ripple, and somebody else would do another ripple, and you, little kid over there, you can do your own thing.
Feels good. One less thing on the wall.